Imagine a coastline teeming with life, an underwater world built by oysters. Just 150 years ago, these shores were filled with them. Oysters are amazing creatures. They filter the water, removing excess polluting nutrients, sediment, and pathogens from our coastal waters. They also attract biodiversity and form resilient living concrete habitats that help protect our shores from erosion and storms. But today, they are functionally extinct in the North Sea, and with their loss, our oceans lose a natural ally. The scale of the problem is far too large, and time isn't on our side. To restore oyster reefs and make a real impact, we need to think on a massive scale. We're talking hundreds of millions of oysters. Oyster restoration isn't new, but what we've developed is a way to make it efficient, sustainable, and scalable. The Mother Reef changes the game.
The Mother Reef is a substrate we've developed to restore oyster reefs. They are the essential structure to cover the deserted seafloor and support oysters as they grow into fully formed self-sustaining reefs. The Mother Reef is made of just clay, a natural material attractive for oysters that gradually erodes in the water.
Here is where everything begins. These oysters produce millions of larvae each, which are the seeds of the future reef. In these tanks, the larvae settle on the mother reefs, each of them becoming home to around 100 baby oysters. Here, they grow in a safe and controlled environment, becoming strong and resilient. When they're ready, it's time for these oysters to take their place in the ocean. Over the years, these new reefs will grow and attract hundreds of marine species, creating a thriving ecosystem, bursting with life. People often ask us, how can I directly support oyster restoration? How can I make an impact? And whilst the large-scale efforts are too costly for individual funding and rely on collaboration with local fishing communities and large companies, we found a way to make a meaningful personal impact possible. Now, you can adopt a Mother Reef and become part of the solution, supporting our oceans restoration projects. When you adopt a Mother Reef, your contribution supports the entire journey, from creating the Mother Reef brick to nurturing 100 young oysters, all the way to placing it into the sea and then monitoring its health over the next 10 years. The support you provide expands our restoration sites, either through contributing more oysters or whole Mother Reefs, and every oyster counts. With every contribution, we move closer to the goal of restoring hundreds of millions of oysters to the ocean. With 3 levels of adoption, you can choose the way that you'd like to support, and no matter which level you choose, your impact is real. After adopting, you'll receive a certificate recognising your support, along with yearly updates on the reef's progress, so you can see how the reef is thriving and growing. Want to be a part of ocean restoration and make a direct contribution today? Adopt a Mother Reef and watch your impact grow.